everyone, and welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and this is going to be the weekly card pull for the remaining days, which is today, the 31st of May through June 4th. And I want to apologize everybody in my home. My daughter brought home an illness from when we were away, and it just has run through the house. And I am holding strong. I am still healthy, so you can send me good health vibes my way. I would greatly appreciate it. I am overdosing on basically every immune boosting supplement that there is out there. So, oh, for goodness sakes, look at these hands. Okay, so you need to ignore my hands today as I do this reading because I have hand sanitized so many times in a day for the last, I would say, since Monday or Sunday at this point. So my hands are super dry, and I totally forgot to lotion before I started this. So please don't look too closely at my hands. So let's get started. I am going to be using 3 decks. It's going to be the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Pure Magic Oracle, which is about ravens on the cover, this one right here. And it's because I saw a raven yesterday basically just staring at me. It looked exactly like this one right here. And the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K. I don't think I've ever used this one in our readings, but here we go. So I call in my guides, especially Archangel Metatron, to help me with a collective reading of May 31st through June 4th for all those that will be watching. If you stumble upon this and it's not during that time range, remember that you are guided to see these messages when they are going to resonate with you. So if this is not during that timeline, it could be months later. Doesn't matter. It's when you're meant to hear these messages. So oh, and there is the first card. First card, yeah. Tick Tock, number 30. The message that I'm getting with this card is time is an illusion. I feel like all of you have been rushing around, rushing, and not even being able to have time to even count the things that you've done or realize what you've done or what's still left to do. It's just been rushing. And I understand it. I get it. But it's an illusion. And it's almost like if you look in the back right here, the sands of time, right? So it's all about there's enough time for everything. Don't run yourself ragged and don't get into the headspace of thinking like, time is of the essence for everything or time is running out. Whatever it is that you have that you're running around being busy saying to yourself, I'm hearing take a deep breath and relax. Everything is going to happen in divine timing. You can't make something happen before it's meant to happen. And these are for bigger life decisions. It's what I'm hearing. So it's important for you to take a deep breath and to relax is what I'm hearing. And not to go on the time of like, time is running out, because it's making you frantic. Okay? Is what I'm hearing. Like it's stressing you out and it's making you frantic. And it's not allowing you to even receive, I'm hearing, the rest that you deserve to be receiving and that you need. So let me pull another card. Oh, and there it goes. It's number 47, Go the Distance. I love this card. This means whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you need to stride for it like a cheetah. You don't have to run fast towards it, was I'm hearing. I know this card is deceiving because it's a cheetah. It's the fastest animal. But I'm hearing you don't have to run at it and you don't have to accomplish it now. Everything will happen in divine timing. I feel like some of you who will be watching this video, it's like you feel like time is running out. So you have to rush to the finish line is what I'm hearing. But this card is coming out in regards to this card together, the message. It isn't, you can go the distance, but you don't have to do it like you're racing for it. It's not going to come to you any faster just because you're racing towards it, is what I'm hearing. Let me pull one more card. Ooh, that one fell out quick. Never Ending Story. That's number 37. Oh my goodness. Didn't I just say the sands of time, like an hourglass, right? The sands of time here, and now the hourglass did come out. Let me see what that says on the little heart thing. It is pointing to, I'm trying to see. It is pointing in between yes and no. Yes and no. Look at how exhausted she is on there. I feel like you guys are waking up every day thinking like, same thing, different day. Same thing, different day. Like you're reliving the same day. And I'm hearing it's because you're rushing towards like this finish line, this goal so much that you're not taking time to enjoy your life, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like you're not taking time to experience life because you're running, like you think you're running out of time, you're running towards a goal, you're running towards something you're trying to accomplish or something that you feel like you're exhausted and you feel like, is this ever going to end? Am I ever going to get there? And that is a mindset that you need to change, is what I'm hearing. This isn't a never-ending story. You are making this a repetitive over and over again, is what I'm hearing, because you're putting the stress and frustration and words into your head like you don't have enough time, like there's no time for this, like I have all of this stuff to do, I gotta hurry up and do it, and it's exhausting you. You need to change that message that you're saying in your mind and take time to experience what is actually going around, like going on around you, is what I'm hearing. Like you're it's almost like you're missing what's going on because you're rushing all the time. And I get it. I have 3 kids. They all have sports and all this stuff. But you got to take time to just see what's going on. And you got to take time to realize that everything is going to get done. It doesn't have to be a mad rush to get it done, is what I'm hearing. It will come to you easier if you're not fighting this or like stressing or being frustrated about it, is what I'm hearing. You guys can let me know in the comments. It's going to be different for everybody, but I really hear that message loud and clear. Let me pull a card from this deck. This is the Pure Magic Oracle by Andres Engracia. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to pick all those up because it just did a mad fly across my table and onto the other side. So let me just grab this real quick and we'll do one more quick shuffle. Just one card, please, here. Just one card. Oh, and there it goes. I'll take the only one that's turned over. Number 35. A lot of 30s, you see. 35, closing circle, pure intent, sacred doors, timing, and experience. Okay. Now look at this card, what it's saying. She's in a meditative position, Indian style, and she's saying shh. She has her finger, her third eye is open, and look at that. She is saying shh. This is what I'm trying to say. It says experience. Take time to experience. Take time to smell the roses, right? Or flowers or whatever. You are rushing too much. You are stressing yourself out too much. It's time to just breathe and take some time for yourself. And what I'm hearing by sacred doors is there is almost like experiences, opportunities that you're blowing right past because you're just rushing. It's like a lot of stressful energy, I feel like, that is in the collective energy. And like, I know that even though my kids are sick, I still have all of their sports and stuff. For the ones that are getting over it today, like my oldest one who brought it home originally, she's already feeling better. So we had sports today that I had to get her to. So I get it. Like with everything going on, it's hard, but it is the message I'm hearing over and over again right now. It's time to like, don't let things blow past. Take time to experience. I'm hearing like, take time to smell the roses. All of this rushing and frustration is doing you more harm than helping you. And I know you think like, oh, I got that task done, I got this done, I got this done, and like that's going to make you feel better, but there's just more that's going to keep coming. It's almost like you need to learn the lesson of like, just go within, take some time, and like don't worry about all the stresses or all your to-do lists that you have. It is important this week to slow down and stop worrying about like the ticking time clock, because all those things are still going to be there and they're not going to go anywhere. Do not almost, I feel like, come to this place where you're literally killing yourself to get to the finish line is what I'm feeling. Okay, let me pull another card. I just want to adjust that real quick. And pull one more card from this deck. Oop. Wow, that one flew out with severeness. And that card is number 18. Raising Winds. Magical release, calling, intention, and stronghold. You have the magic within you is what I'm hearing. You choose how you proceed with how things, what is being held over you, the tasks that you have to do, the busyness, the stress, and everything. It is raising winds right here. It's like the releasing of magic into the air and the wind taking it. And I'm almost hearing, let some of the things that you have on your plate this week go. Let it be carried off by the wind is what I'm hearing. And I'm almost hearing for you to say out loud, just take some of the things that are off your to-do list and tell yourself you're going to do it next week. See the task in your mind, all the tasks that you have to get done or whatever you're working towards that I feel like you're really mad dashing for it. And sit in quiet contemplation and allow some of that list to almost be blown away in the wind. Say to your guides, say to your spirit team, just take let this blow away in the wind for right now. I will get to it. And I ask you for help in when divinely timing it would be best for me to move on with some of these things. Now, I am feeling like some of you who are watching this, some of these things that you're working towards, some of you, it's actually spiritual path related. And I feel like what you're doing, for those of you that's a spiritual path related, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and get to, you're almost blocking yourself by trying to get there quickly. And I'm going to give you an example, and it's a personal example, which I like to use my personal examples because I feel like when I have a platform like this, I want to help people. And how best can I help people if I don't use my own experiences and the lessons that I learned, right? That's why I feel like I was called to do these kinds of things, because my experience can help others. And I was told when I started on my spiritual path strongly, this was over a decade ago, that I needed to be more like the tortoise, which is funny because look at what I have right here. It's a turtle. I know it's not per se a tortoise, but look what I have here. And this is what I'm about to say. It's more important for me to be a tortoise and not the hare, like in that race, right? To go smooth and steady and not just rushing like this picture is showing. And because this is going to be the culmination of how you're going to feel exhausted and drained. And you can't accomplish the things you're trying to accomplish when you're running on no gas, no energy, and feeling exhausted and drained. So this is why this one comes out with kind of like the quiet contemplation, right? Saying, shh, and take time for yourself. Let me pull one more card. Oh, I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to have to make this one real quick. Oh, look at this. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be messages in your music to hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. This is all about you, or listen to music because you're going to be divinely guided by messages and music. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.